Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another gameplay video with me, Tony, and Alan is going to be watching me this time.
Yeah, because I'm lazy.
He is very lazy. Now, as you can see on your screen, it's Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now, I've always been told of the original Deus Ex was quite excellent. I have never played it, nor have I played this. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how good a video this is going to make, because I'm not sure how action-filled this is.
Oh, look, you can choose your game type. That's interesting. So basically, easy, medium, hard. But
Yeah, give me a challenge. Just pretend we said something witty during this loading screen.
yeah, the thing is, I was looking at that picture, kind of thinking, it feels like it should lend itself to Mert.
It does, doesn't it?
And yet, nothing was going. I guess you could say the same about him. But moving around while crouched greatly reduces.
I do actually like that though. I mean, kind of, you have almost an antique furniture with him, with just wires and everything all over him. Kind of a blend of future and past.
Mm-hmm. But it's not the way civilization always runs.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at the world as we stand today, you see telephone wires and electrical cabling and satellites. Do you want to turn the sound down, Tony?
What do you mean?
After all,
almost.
I have spoken with Montreal.
Actually, I guess this is voice. It's probably okay.
Broadcast satellites are ours and we need them. A few weeks of discomfort and the public will be primed for our recall.
But you know, I think some of these future things aren't actually as futury as, you know, they're not that far off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's meant to be a touchscreen. It's definitely not that far off.
We can afford to wait. America's science board predicts next month.
But the mood among the delegates is shifting. I'm positive they've given more time.
No. By going public with this discovery, Sareth is forcing our hand.
Jeez, found it.
The world will not change.
Kind of makes me feel very Da Vinci Code with that music as well.
Yeah.
Discovering the secret.
Our biotech is ready.
I'm wondering, should we actually skip this?
If you can, I would.
We can
Oh, you
pause.
can.
Oh, we
Pause
can
an
skip.
A.
Okay, where am I? I'm here. Who am I? Now, you see, this is obviously the good guy placed because the screen is blue, whereas evil people always have...
David's waiting, Adam, so your name must be Adam.
I'm Adam.
And she needs to pee, it looks like it.
Yeah, that is a lady with severe discomfort. Let's talk to her. Let's not talk to her.
Is that her meant to be saying that? She sounds a lot like one of those computer people.
What, how you found it?
Nothing. It's just my nose.
Are you checking her out there?
I'm looking around.
Something I should know.
Right. Well, it just you happen to look her up and down.
Hold on.
I'm still getting biochemical fluctuations.
And now you're taking him out. Okay, you seem to be equal opportunist, I guess, in virtual, worlds.
I believe in the human revolution.
Yeah.
I'm checking everyone
Is
out.
that what Deus Ex is all about then?
Yeah, check out everyone.
You've been here long enough to know. Eric, you wouldn't be avoiding me, would you?
You're checking him out too? Mm-hmm. This guy's a sex maniac.
I'm sure this is meant to be a serious game, but yeah.
We don't know that.
No.
We haven't played any of these Deus Ex games. Its reputation as being a noteworthy franchise precedes it. But do you know why it's noteworthy? It could be because this Adam guy is some sort of deranged sex fiend. And maybe the whole hour, look at him, checking him out. Oh yeah, look at him run. I like it when they run.
Adam, did you hear anything I just said? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was just checking out all of your staff. Like, all of them. There was even one robot there. Ah, you know.
Yeah. Nothing's taboo in the future.
Dr. Reed, this is General O'Neill. Dr. Savchenko was telling me you made progress on the typhoon.
Yes.
Shevchenko.
Silly, actually.
As I was
You heard it here first. International striker Andrei Shevchenko becomes a scientist.
Well, they have to do something, once they,
I thought they just, rested on their millions.
Well, you could rest on your millions, but when you're in a world where everything is game and anything can happen and you can blow up people, to get a turn on. Why not? Because this guy's the most crazy. The other guy just liked to watch them run.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I have to run, but Vasily has all the details, General.
I should point out we're 5 minutes in and I have had no control other than my head movement.
Well, at least you have head movement. So you've got to check everyone out.
But neural augmentations that make you think.
So technically you could have spent the last 5 minutes just watching her ass.
Everyone knows.
Or breast there, as it were.
Yes, doctor, talk to me.
Is it good or not? I don't know.
I
A
do
part
quite
of you
like the graphics,
A part of
actually.
you likes him? Well, I think you can guess that a part of him likes him. A part of this Adam guy likes everyone.
Oh, that's what I look like.
He does look like someone who,
Yeah.
is an equal
Not
opportunity.
to stereotype, but
No.
he looks a bit like a sex offender.
Oh, I wouldn't. Well, I guess we have described him like that, but if, Oh, there's something about Kubrick there as well. What, you're checking out the lift now? Oh, it's a fine lift.
It's actually quite a nice lift.
You were mentioning something about the graphics, which I guess relates to the game itself, as opposed to our perverse
Okay,
interpretation.
now this I quite like.
There's something
Good evening.
Look at the ponytail on him.
So, are we all ready for the trip?
There's Farida. I've got to hurry. See you at the helipad.
Helipad, we are
Look at the way
almost
she's walking. What scientist
Yeah,
walks
no.
like that?
there. Nobody walks like that. Scientists are not like.
Fix that firewall yet?
You don't fix an entire firewall. You find a loophole and plug it.
Then did you plug it?
Yes, I did. You want to know how? Oh, wait, I forgot. Ex-cop. I doubt you'd understand.
So you're a cop, but an ex-cop.
Oh, I'm ex-SWAT.
I think we know why you're an ex in that cop.
Yeah.
Presumably he was abusing his position.
Tracker scientists implanted locator devices. In case your security plans in Washington don't measure up.
They will.
We really want to be getting to action fairly soon.
Go right in, Adam.
We're 7 minutes in.
To be honest, for modern games, I don't really expect anything else other than having to sit there for 7 or 10 minutes or whatever,
I can't skip this, okay.
No, it's more an on-rails setup.
Yeah. Now, I'm assuming this guy's a little bit evil because his display is kind of orangey goldy.
That's true. Well spotted.
And he has one hand missing. Now that's just proper evil.
So, are you saying this is what, if you had a James Bond villain in the future,
Yeah.
this is a James Bond villain of the future?
Like, you remember the kind of the...
Jaws with the metal mouth, and the
Yeah.
man with the Dr. No, wasn't he? Had the fake hand as well. That's Dr. No of the future.
That exists within our own DNA.
Dr. No Way.
Easier than anything you Jero ever did.
Oh, now it's gone red. He is evil.
Laboratory subsection 6. All lab chiefs, please report in.
I wonder if you're going to have to report in.
Okay, that is a weird piece of art, if I can call it that.
Well, it's probably modern art. Or future modern
I
art.
really hate modern art. It's terrible.
Indeed. Unless I was to count, say, a video game as
Where
something
you
that, where you
control.
got control. Now
Oh,
you can,
no,
now
it's
you can
different.
really check him out. Uh-huh. Look at that arm. Mechanical and biological. Now that's calling best of both worlds.
Yeah, Adam, stop checking me
The
out.
code is
Go and save
04
everyone.
Hey, did you get that? The code is 0451, so if you need to type in a code, you do need to type in a code.
0, 4, 5.
Are you actually typing out the name?
No, I'm pressing on button. 0, 4,
To see,
5,
isn't
1.
it
How
just-
did I get this job?
Isn't it just as well that you have, you were able to do 7 or 8 minutes without interaction? Because apparently, if there was interaction, you were screwed.
Yeah.
Where's Mitch?
And thankfully, they've taken the controls away from you again. Oh, she's got implants, eh? That must have been what you were checking out.
Seriously, Vander, can you get eyes on her?
Can you get eyes on her?
I think he had eyes on her, alright. Can you imagine actually working with this guy?
Oh.
Oh, now you got a gun. They've given this guy a gun. And apparently, you got a tutorial available. I think we'll forgo the tutorial for the sake of
Messing around.
messing around. Sure.
There's Crouch. Who are you? You're about dead. Okay, fair enough.
You want to have a good look at the ass again, was it?
I wanted some information of there are guys over there going to try and kill you. Perhaps shoot them first.
I guess it depends how hot they are, though.
But in Tish, they're pretty hot, is what I'm thinking.
They
Yeah.
would be hot in there, yeah. There's a guy who looks like he's
You're
surrendering.
going to die, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, foreshadowing. Some very effective foreshadowing. And you don't even blink at me, okay.
No need to. He checked you out already.
Moving objects. What do I need to move? What would I ever need to move?
Well, presumably something's going to block your path, or I'd imagine.
Do I have to get in a vent, I wonder?
I guess maybe you could check the tutorial. But it's gone. You've missed it. Too late. Tough.
Okay.
Sucks to be you.
Fire.
You stepped on that guy.
Fire
Who was on fire.
bad. I haven't got to shoot anything. I want to shoot things. It's kind
No,
of
you're moving
There
and
we
thing
go.
come up again, so.
moving objects.
Some objects in the environment can be picked up and moved.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Use
right.
them to create paths to
There you go.
inaccessible areas.
She pretty much told you how to do
or
it.
portable cover during a firefight.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can also throw them at the enemy if need be.
I have a gun, but I'm going to use, a canister. Oh! Oh, I like that.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking. You throw a canister and blow it up.
And where
Over to the
is
left,
our-
left. There.
there. Oh, okay.
Move. That was exactly what they showed you in the tutorial. Just drop it so you can go. No. And then you go through the vent. Exactly as they did in the tutorial. For those of you that picked, give me a normal challenge game, but you really meant, oh crap, I need easy. Or as they said it, I like to enjoy the story. Which is actually an interesting way to phrase it, and I often think that about modern games. Older games, that tend to be quite short, but as a result are often very hard. I can understand the challenge. But with modern games where they're a lot more focused on telling a story and have a narrative, I am more frustrated when I can't complete it, even if I'm not always that big into massive narrative in games. So I do feel that there is a part of me that likes a difficulty lowered so that I can just enjoy the story or enjoy the experience from beginning to end. Busy shooting there. We got to kill 2 people. Well, one person. That guy took a while to go down as well.
He went down in the end.
That just sounded wrong after all this checking out.
Move! Sometimes I get
You're
to
dragging him
move
around.
on.
It doesn't look like he's attached to anything. It's like a rag doll now.
Oh, I am cruel. Anyway, yeah, go to hell.
So, when you said, I must be good because I've got a blue screen.
Yeah.
After playing the game now for, 12 minutes or so, do you really think that's an accurate representation of this Adam guy? Or at least as we have portrayed him?
Well, we haven't actually seen his computer screen yet. We've only seen the people he works for.
Alright, so you don't think that one at the beginning was his, as it were?
Oh, no, that one at the beginning has to have been the bad guys. And then whoever scientist was helping him out. Are you still alive? No, you're dead. Okay. All of these people are dead.
Foiled by a box.
It was a big box.
And that's why he was kicked off the SWAT team.
He's
Hey Adam, get in here and help us! I can't! There's a small box in the way! The graphics are actually quite good, aren't they?
The graphics on this are actually exceptional.
And even though it's a futuristic setting, it doesn't seem quite as tired as the kind of Space Marine setting.
Yeah, it's not cliched. Like, you can imagine all of this. Like, it's still a machine gun.
At the beginning when I was talking about you know, kind of how our current world is a mixture of modern stuff and you know, the kind of antiques or the more traditional buildings and structures and items.
Yeah.
Well, when you look at this, it very much has that vibe, but it has a vibe of it's very close to the current day in certain regards. You know, this doesn't look too far removed from what could be a lab building today. Minus the pervert checking everyone out. And that teleporting woman thing. Well,
I'm assuming that's just an invisibility thing. Because she did hop over the
yeah, probably
wall.
it's just invisibility generator.
And there we are. You need to die. What's this?
Or you need to you're basically doing the counter cover, which is very popular in games. I tend to be crap at that. Oh, Jesus.
Apparently a lot of people want to shoot me.
I'm not really a fan.
Oh, okay. That's pretty realistic. I mean, they didn't shoot me much.
But anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it and
Yeah.
do a little summation because we're on 16 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was the intro to Deus Ex Human Revolution. I think that's the newest Deus Ex game, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Do you know if that's meant to be a reboot or what's the story?
I actually don't know. As I said, I've never played the original Deus Ex. It's one that I have been given quite recently. My brother bought it for me on the PC, and he told me, yeah, you'll play it, you'll love it, definitely your kind of game, and one of these days I intend to get around to it. So I saw this in Australia.
The Land Down Under.
The Land Down Under, and I thought, why not? The guy who sold it was actually quite fun, because I asked, can I play this in Ireland? Now, it turns out it is PAL version, so it's cool, but he didn't know that, and I didn't know that for sure, so he went to check it up, and then ringing up the sale, and it's like, okay, it's part of my job to ask you, do you want to guarantee this game, but you're not going to be here, so you don't. But, yeah, you're right, man. I was like, hey, I never knew you could play Australian games in Ireland. You learn something new every day. Yes, you do. Good man. So this was 19 Australian dollars. So, pretty good value.
Clicking on the credits while there's change the screen up there while we were kind of chatting and summing it up. Because as you were saying that, something else crossed my mind.
Mm-hmm. Tommy Tellerico?
He always crosses our mind. You've tricked me, Tony.
How?
You've tricked me into putting a brand new modern game onto the channel.
The channel is no longer retro.
And well, to be fair, it was never intended to be that way, but it just so happened that it typically was, retro stuff. For some reason, I never feel inclined to do modern games. I guess there's so much out there on them, and there tends to be a little more stickiness in putting them up on YouTube. So we'll see how this one goes. But yeah, I also guess with something like this, when you put it on, and we really just were taking a chance on it, you never know if you're going to, have to sit through like 20 minutes of an intro that has nothing of interest in showing. There's always that kind of tough.
Yeah.
I mean, if that guy wasn't, a sex maniac that was checking everyone out.
Well, that's just it. I did not know how
That
this
he was
would work
gonna be
as a
a sex
video.
maniac,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we needed to fill essentially 5 minutes of walking through explaining the story.
And now we've shown them the ending.
Yeah. It's just a load of guys standing around.
The fastest playthrough of developers. You can see developers don't want to be in pictures half the time.
No, they don't.
They're a bit cheerier there. Yay, we get to go home soon. We haven't seen our families in months. Missing 17 on this picture. 104 employees, first anniversary.
2008. When was this put out?
No, this is new. I'd say this was just history of the IDOS team.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing. Although, to be fair, 2008, the Xbox was out, so it could have been.
Portions of this software are 2008 to 2011. So it must be a 2011 game.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
But yes, fantastic. Wow. I wonder, does he know that picture's there?
I wonder what your man did to the guy's back of his head there, because he seems like he's having some mirth. Look at me, look at me. These are very odd pictures.
Yeah, we should probably end the video.
We really should. We've gone completely
20
off
minutes.
topic.
We're just looking at pictures now. They're pretty. Anyway.
Well, if you say so, Tony. I appreciate the development staff a bit more than I would have, but...
And on that note, goodbye, YouTube.